Hello, I'm Don Chadez. It's a pleasure to speak to you. Give you a little background on my family, where they came from. My father's side of the family came from Slovenia to Wyoming and then Southern California, where he worked for General Motors for years, and then World War II broke out and he spent time in the Aleutian Islands out on that too. Came home, met my mother, and they moved to Olive. Now, my mom's side of the family is, we well know the story of Daniel Kraemer bringing his family here to Placentia in 1867. And of that group were 5 sons, 4 daughters. My grandfather, or my mom's father, inherited property south of the railroad tracks. I'm not exactly sure where the property is, but he ran into problems, moved the family to Olive. There were 4 brothers and my mother. And that's the Edward Monroe family. Growing up, I lived out in the Santa Ana Canyon area. I went to school here in Placentia. Bradford, Kraemer. I was amongst the first graduating class of Kraemer Middle School, and then the 4 years here at Valencia. I went out for basketball, went out for football, went out for baseball, and I could see baseball was just not going to do it. So I went to Mr. Tynes. He was a track coach and athletic director at the time. And I said, I think I want to come out for track. So he said, hey, here's a pair of track shoes. You take them home and you think about whether you want to run track. So my dad was a baseball fanatic, and he was disappointed. But after a year or two, he understood that track was my thing. Now I played basketball as a sophomore, ran track with no preparation. Freshman, no preparation. Sophomore, no preparation. Just natural, God-given talent. And a lot of it was developed from riding my bike back and forth in the summertime. 5 miles back and forth. I'd go 2 or 3 times back and forth during the summertime. So I was developing cardiovascular base for success later on. The best part of being from Placentia, being involved in things in Placentia, was the friendliness of people in the town. I can recall one time I brought my daughter to the market, and on the way home, when we got home, she goes to Mom, Dad knew 5 people at the market. And that's the way it was. You couldn't go to the market without somebody or many people knowing who you were and just giving you that, I feel great of being from Placentia. And at the time it was El Dorado, but El Dorado, Valencia, yeah. We had some great battles in track and field, and I loved every minute of it.